Hi everyone. So this is math assignment number 2, and it is focusing on simplifying fractions and changing improper fractions into mixed numbers. So I hope that you watched the YouTube videos that I attached to the assignment so that you are familiar with how to do that. So I just want to remind you of the assignment 1 problem. We're going to be using that in order to simplify fractions today. So again, Sandy and her twin brother Jason are having a birthday party, but they haven't decided how many candy bars to buy, and they haven't decided how many people to invite. So here on the left would be your completed chart from assignment 1. So I've gone ahead and highlighted in blue all of the improper fractions that need to be changed into either whole numbers if they work out that way, or mixed numbers. And I've highlighted in yellow all of the fractions that need to be simplified. So what you're going to be doing is re-entering the numbers in the new chart and making sure that you have no improper fractions. So all of these have been changed to either whole numbers or mixed numbers, and and all of the fractions that aren't mixed numbers are in simplest form. So let's start with the improper fractions. So this one's pretty easy. If you're making this, and this is it's not really an improper fraction, but it's not in simplest form. So 1 divided by 1, that becomes 1. So that's what I would change that one to. Then let's look at one of these fractions that needs to be simplified. So 2/4, it's in this box. 2 and 4 can both be divided by 2. So if I do that, 2 divided by 2 becomes 1. I got an email. And 4 divided by 2 becomes 2. So your simplified version of that is 1/2. All of the other fractions you can go ahead and just fill in. The ones that are not highlighted are okay. That means you don't need to do anything to them. You can just keep them how they are. I'm going to stop there. So now I've done this first box. I've changed that, and I've changed this one. And I want you to go through the rest of the chart and change all of the highlighted improper fractions and fractions into either simplest form, like we did here, or into a whole number or a mixed number. Let me do a mixed number one for you so you can see. Let's see. Right here, 3/2 is an improper fraction because you have a larger numerator, 3, over a smaller denominator, 2. So if you divide 3 divided by 2, you're going to be getting 1. Or 3 divided by 2, you're going to be getting 1. So that's 2 over 2, which is 1 whole, and 1/2 left. So your mixed number, instead of 3/2, we changed it to 1 and 1/2. So I'd like you to do that for the rest of the chart. And that's it for the assignment for this week. It really is going to show us if you know how to make fractions simplified, and if you know how to change improper fractions into mixed numbers or whole numbers. And during the Zoom meeting, if you've completed this, we're going to talk about the patterns and things that you notice after you filled it all out, because once you've changed these into whole numbers and mixed numbers and simplest form fractions, it's a lot easier to see the patterns that emerge. Okay, so I'll see you on Wednesday, hopefully.